Jimmy, what's the word? Jimmy, what's the word? Jimmy, what's the word? Go.
Oh, go.
Gosh, here. Thanks for showing up at Songcraft tonight. I want to say right away, you're incredible. I really like the whole songwriting technique you have there, but more than anything, I like the long flange on the guitar.
Oh, the phaser.
Yeah, phase.
You talking about the chorus, the phase? I don't have a flanger yet. I'm working on
It's
it.
not a flanger.
I'm talking about
Fascia. Yeah.
that sound.
I always thought that was a flange. Oh, I have one of those small stones.
Love them.
Okay, yeah. Great. So when I'm listening to your song, I'll tell you what I get right away. It's sort of like you're a painter, putting elements, especially on what the second one. This is Goodbye. Yeah. I mean, I got that a lot from what you were adding to the elements. But I always like to ask the first time singer-songwriters at Songcraft what your personal process is, if there's anyone in particular, or
Process.
what tends to happen when you're writing.
Well, like I said earlier, the melody popped into my head, and you do whatever you can to, get it down. But it used to be with my older songs, I used to write lyrics first, because I used to be a lyric based, and the melodies came, and they weren't always good. So I was actually in a band in the Pittsburgh area called Call to Attraction. They're actually getting pretty big now. They taught me a lot, especially
What's the
their
name of them again?
Call to Attraction.
Call to Attraction.
Yeah, I think playing here sometime in the summer.
good.
But their dad actually wrote the "Here We Go."
Oh, really?
Yeah, he still collects royalties and everything.
Oh, wow.
So he still
That's a lot of royalties.
Yeah, and he taught me a good bit from doing that, and from being in that band and whatnot, because he was the manager and their father.
Okay.
So
He knew enough to be able to collect on "Here We Go, Steelers, Here We Go."
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But,
Okay.
I learned a lot from them, so it became melody. Maybe I come up with a really cool guitar riff, or it all depends. It varies.
So it starts as a basic, and then when it goes to the way I'm going to say you color it, with the elements here and the overlapping in a live performance. When did you start doing that?
Actually, I've had this delay pedal for forever, and I'm actually a bass player by trade.
Oh, okay.
So I use that a bit, here and there for bass, and the chorus never really worked. I actually just got the chorus. I played a show with Jamestown Story, Take Cover, and Pat and Penny. Pretty big name bands in more underground music.
Yeah.
And Jamestown Story, he's like my hero. He used this exact same pedal, and I was like,
Okay.
oh my god, that sounds amazing. I went out and found it on eBay. I was like, mine. So then I started adding more with the phaser and stuff. And the delay pedal, like I said, I've had forever. The EQ I've had forever. And the loop pedal, well, that was
This is the loop box, right? The Boss?
it's the boss right here.
Okay.
I love bosses.
Well, yeah, what I happened to notice also, because we had a performer here a couple months ago who did a loop thing with a lot of songs.
Guy from Nashville?
What was it? Yeah,
Jeff Miller.
yeah.
Jill was telling me about it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, what he didn't do that you do, I heard two different tracks of looping happening
Yeah.
on This Is
I
Goodbye.
do overdubs a lot.
It's incredible. Well, just want to say that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I do what sounds good.
I also hear a lot of emotion.
Yeah.
Definitely emotion, all three songs. What genre? Would you call this emo?
I used to call myself emo because I always wrote about how girls broke my heart. But now I have a girl who has my heart. This is my promise ring I have.
Well, that can be emo too, though. No?
I guess considering I have 4 songs written about her that are all love songs.
Oh, okay.
So, it's,
Oh, so it could go in that category.
I guess
Of course,
emo.
There's multiple categories even
Yeah.
in emo, though. Yeah.
I like to consider myself an acoustic fun giver.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
I kind of don't like categories either, but you probably know or heard of Manny Kiner down in the Pittsburgh area. Does a lot of small shows.
Wait, is she?
Used to
She
put
feels like
together-
Pittsburgh. Is that her? That's lady.
Garfield Artworks. He does a lot of shows there.
I haven't been there.
Anyway, but the thing is, he categorizes every act down to genres I've never even heard of.
Really?
And I told him he should write a book because he's a whole chronicle of
Right.
proto-modern genre in music. But And sometimes he drives people crazy, you know.
Right.
Because I wrote to him once and I said, well, my nephew is in this. What did Corey call the genre that he was in? Anyway, Manny corrected me. He's my nephew. I should know what genre he's in. Oh, he's not in that. He's in this.
I'm kind of like that, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I listen to a lot.
You get down to genre.
I get subgenre of subgenre of subgenre.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I try and learn as much as I can.
Then maybe you can tell me, what is math?
Math rock?
Yeah. What's math rock?
I think, from what
I
I
heard the
understand,
term. I thought, what?
Yeah, math
2
rock.
plus 2.
You would think. I think it's more complicated rhythms. I don't quote me on this
I
one
hope
because
so.
this is a friend of
Yeah.
mine told me this. So how accurate is it? I don't
Is it
know.
a lot of electronic, maybe?
From what I understand, math rock is actually they do a lot of meter switching, like from 4/4 to 3/4. There's a lot of counting involved, a lot of off beats, and a lot of triplets. Playing on like the third triplet instead of like, 1 through 3.
Because Manny always mentions math rock, and I thought, could there be a more nerdy genre?
I know. Yeah, it's for all the geeks out there that like to count. I don't know.
I know. Anyway, I'm going to let you do one more song, or if you got a couple more.
I have a lot more, but
Yeah?
I'll keep it short because I have to get
We have
home.
a few more performers too, but
Yeah.
really thanks for coming. Hope you come again.
I'll be back June 13th
for
for
show.
for that big show.
Oh, okay, good.
I'll be up
good.
here.
Great.
Yeah, I'll be up here.
And the next Songcrafters, the last Thursday of June.
Okay.
I don't know offhand. Anyway, what's the title of this next one?
This one's called Over You, and it's a song that everyone seems to like.
Okay, once again, Josh, the Autumn Window.
Wait.